listen. Okay. Now that I got y'all attention, let's get serious, man. Let's get serious for a second. We gonna get real serious with this one, man. Now that I got y'all to sit down and I got y'all attention and everything. And on top of that, if you not subscribed, security gonna come get you. Y'all already know what it is, man. But listen, man, we talking about Diddy. Take that, all the jokes aside. Cause you know what? I was sitting back and I was thinking about all this, right? And I'm thinking about everything that's going on, man. All the stuff that's going on with this Diddy case, everything in between, all the people that have something to say about it, all the people that are denying things. But then when we really look back at this, man, I'm seeing a whole bunch of stuff pop up, man. And I want y'all to really sit back and notice something. I want y'all to really sit back and understand how crazy this looks.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time.
When people hear about this case, right, one of the things that a lot of people seem to say is, that's crazy. How could he? When did he? Why would you do that with so much money, so much fame, so much power? Why would you throw it all away? And you know what? When you ask those questions, right, I want you to stop for a second and understand that the reason why you're asking those questions is because your morality is kicking in. For those of you out there that like to defend behavior like this, that's the moment where your morality kicks in, because it's so crazy and far-fetched that it's hard for you to believe it. And let me cook, because I'm getting somewhere here. When it's hard for you to believe it, that's where your morality is. That's where it kicks in, because everything that's being said is so outlandish that you cannot believe that someone would throw all this away to do this. Now, I keep telling y'all on this channel that people do stuff like this because they get to a point where they feel so powerful that they feel like they can get away. A lot of people do things in life because they feel like they can get away with it. And a lot of times the remorse does not kick in until you're caught. That's the point I want to make with this Diddy thing, man, because, you know, the case just keeps getting crazier, right? Because I was looking at Joe Budden podcast and he was talking about the Justin Bieber thing. They never thought that would happen, how, you know, Justin Bieber has been put through the industry and all these things were happening and nobody was saying nothing. It's hard for you to open your eyes and see things differently sometimes. There's an additional, 120 accusers that will soon come forward. And now they're saying that there's video evidence of Diddy, allegedly, and a high profile young person. And what they're saying is that it is clearly shown in the video. You can clearly make out who they are. And I want y'all to sit back and really understand how crazy this sounds, right? Because it sounds insane, doesn't it? And, you know, we know everything with the case. I want to keep going with this Justin Bieber thing, because we saw the videos, right? We saw videos where people were like, you know, Justin Bieber hanging out with Diddy. Justin Bieber here with Diddy. Diddy saying this, Diddy saying that. Even the video that surfaced and said Justin Bieber knows better than to talk about what goes on at Big Brother Puff's house.
When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Whatever that means. Let's take a look at what Joe Budden had to say on his podcast real quick.
I have been holding back tears watching all of the Justin Bieber clips that have been floating around. I've watched every single one of them. Yeah. Every single one. And boy, they all look disgusting. They all look nasty.
They really do, yo.
I've only seen the one that was a little sketchy in the club or something like that. I'm not going to put nobody else's name in the shit. But
Everybody that saw him looked at him like a little white escort lick. A little underage escort lick. I hate to use these insensitive terms, but just to paint a picture of what I'm trying to say. And it was everybody. So many people that are successful in this business, they've gone through it.
They've had to endure that.
Yep.
Like, I know that Hollywood has the casting couch shit going on, but in music, so many success stories come with really, really, really dark times and secrets that nobody can share or tell.
And you know what? That's one of the things that I feel like people ignore, bro. And people always put it off and say, you know, that can't be true. Because there's no way, right? There's no way. I feel like that's how a lot of people view situations. They view situations very, like, simple and cynically and like just surface level. Like that, there's no way they can do that. There's an overall message in this I want y'all to get from this message that I'm putting out. There's an overall lesson I want y'all to get from this, and we'll get to that.
Oh shit, where's this Justin Bieber song I got that I hear totally different now? Let me try to find it. Not to make everybody sad. I promise we gonna get happy at some point.
I want to hear though.
But I'm gonna try to
public about it. He's been public about it on several different occasions.
What do you mean?
And his choice to take into the religion he's taking into.
All of that.
That was what I was going to say.
That was big, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, that little, like, I just hear some of this stuff different now.
And I think the song they're referring to is Lonely. So if you haven't heard the Lonely song, that's the one song that everybody's talking about that they're saying hits different now, because when you really listen to the lyrics, you kind of understand what this whole story going on. So I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't like people making fun of that shit, because even if you were not the fan of Justin, he was a kid when all this shit was going on. None of that shit was funny.
Did he pressing him about why you ain't call me? And he starts stuttering and talking about, you don't have my phone number. Like, it's all, this shit is sick.
It looked like he was wild uncomfortable trying to get away from all of
it.
He got away from it.
Joe, but you hear every child star talk about this on both sides. Music and film. The Corey Feldman shit. Like
both Corey's.
I see it in the adult stars.
Well, yeah, for sure.
But then when they name names, niggas be like, shut up. Like the two Corys.
Yeah.
They was
screaming from the rafters for decades.
Sit your dumb ass down. Yep.
One of the interesting parts of that is them saying how these guys can scream from the rafters, talk about everything they've been going through. And what do we do as people? Sometimes we sit back and we say, shut up. Ain't no way. There's no way that can't happen.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
And what's going to come out of the Diddy case, if it comes out that Diddy did half of the things that they say he did, even a small percentage of it, and if they have video evidence of this, and this is shown, and he comes out as guilty, there needs to be a shift, right? Because I say all this to come back to the reason why I talk the way I do and I say the things that I do, and I don't let shit slide. I don't let shit slide, and I never look at shit and say, well, he can't do it. Everybody's capable of something, right? A lot of the people that are sitting here talking about, he got this much money, he got this much power. You've never been in that position before. These guys are living in that position. These guys get away with a whole bunch of shit that you have no clue of. So this is why when I hear the allegations versus Drake, I hear the allegations versus all these other artists, how can you say that is far-fetched when we're watching something happen before our eyes that we cannot even gather our heads in to believe? Like, sure, the shit sounds funny, Diddy with the baby oil, he got this person in the crib, this with this rap artist, whatever. Super far-fetched, right? Until it comes out that it's for real. Like, if there was footage right now that came out of Diddy and Justin Bieber, how would that make you view every other celebrity in the business with accusations like that? It's crazy, isn't it? So I say that to say, let's kind of do away with the idolization of celebrities, pretending like you know these people. Because at the end of the day, what it all boils down to is we do not know these people at all. We don't know what they're capable of. We don't know what they do. We don't know how many people they've actually hurt. And think about all the suppressed voices out there, the people who have said things and have been basically told to shut up, take this money and dip, or the ones who can't say anything at all. These are the people that we got to talk about, right? So it'd be interesting sitting back and seeing how this goes. It'd be interesting to sit back and see what comes out of this. But what I want to say to y'all is, if all of this comes out as fact, does it make you look at these celebrities different? Does the accusations with Drizzy hit different? Because as much as we want to clown on Diddy, there's a part of you that probably sits back and says, yo, this sounds way too outrageous. But they saying they got video. Stop defending weird behavior. Stop trying to find reasoning on other people's behalf that you've never met in real life. You don't hang out with these guys. You don't have dinner with these guys. You don't talk on the phone with these guys. You don't communicate with these people. So why defend it as if you do when you won't even defend your own brother next to you? You find out somebody from your block got a weird case, y'all quick to shun that man. But a celebrity? Nah, he ain't do it. And that's the problem, because some people idolize and stay fanned out over celebrities so much that you start to think you know them. What it really boils down to is you do not. And that's all I want to say. And I did it with the shades on because we talking about Diddy, and I need y'all to really understand and hear me out. Y'all don't know these celebrities, dog. Y'all don't know them. You think you do, but you don't. And that's all I'm going to leave it at, y'all. That's all I wanted to say. Take that, take that.
Wait, I'm the truth, you ain't never lied. Top down, all crews like vanilla sky. All this hate against the kid, it should be televised. Afraid of heights, not me, I'm forever fly. Yup, I'm back, but I never left. You niggas left ain't coming back, son, that's kinda death. Matter of fact, I made it better, y'all was wasting breath. I hold it down while you're gone, won't even know you're left.